Hi, this is Barry Eisler, and this week I am training with my friend Wim Demeere, who is one of the best martial artists and teachers it has ever been my privilege to work with. I told Wim that if he can teach me some stuff off general wrestling moves, that would be great because I have a wrestling background and it's pretty comfortable for me. And also I want to incorporate some of the things that I've asked about and that Wim has taught me into some of the action sequences in my next book. So one of the things I liked when I was in high school is called a circle drag. It's a setup, and it worked really well for me. It was a good, effective setup for me, but it doesn't do any damage. So a circle drag, you do it from a lot of different positions, push, a wrist grab, just really versatile move. And it looks something like this. So if somebody goes to push you, that's a circle drag. It's just a way of creating, it's an entry. So now I can get behind Wim, I could come straight in for a double leg takedown. Again, it's a setup. It in itself doesn't really do any damage and it leads to other wrestling moves. So Wim has taught me how to make it nasty, a little bit more effective for any kind of real world encounter you might have. It's not exactly a wrestling match. And I'm going to turn it over to him because if I try to do what he's taught me, it won't look nearly as good as it's going to look when he does it. So
we start with the wrestling circle drag, with a little bit of basic techniques here. Could have been from a punch, but we worked from a push here or just the hand position here, so it's easier to study and practice, and also you see it better on the video. Couple of things that we did, just circle drag here, created an off balance position, and then step through with this foot here. So I'm trapping that foot there, and he falls. From there I can kick him right away, or if we can do a little bit different, same thing, so the hands here, I pass it, okay, I can step on the foot, and then bump him, and as he falls, he tears out this ankle, and I stomp it to finish it off. So that's one way. Another one is same beginning. So from here, I pass it and I hit him as he passes in the back of the neck. And we can go from there. Same thing here. One thing, you hit here. As he's leaning forward, I'm going to hit him back up again and crush him down to the floor and strike him and finish it off there. So there's a bunch of the techniques that we did, but we worked on a sequence looking at what would somebody who's trained do. Because they react, you're just not going to get the circle drag and no reaction. So a trained fighter might react a little bit different. And we worked in a sequence of different counters against everything that was going on and built from there. So instead of going for the straight circle drag, we look for something nasty. Instead of just going for position and then doing a technique, the circle drag was a technique, the arm snap. So instead of making a circle, I'm going straight down, pushing that way, and then pulling at the elbow to snap it. Like that, an explosive movement. If I can get that one right away, in one move, the fight's pretty much over. Even if I don't break the elbow, I'll cause a lot of pain and make it difficult for him to use that arm. And then from there, I still have all my other movements that I just did before, from here, or passing and striking, take him down, I can still do that. Now imagine that I do this move as he's striking, and I'm blocking it, I want to go for that move here, I go straight in, and he bends his arm to save it, as he feels me coming in, he bends it to save it. I'm in a lot of trouble here because he's going to use the other hand right away to start striking and getting back at me. So I need a little bit of time, and I'll do that by hitting him with the elbow in the chest. He does a bunch of things, keeps his arm bent, but knocks him back a little bit and causes a little bit of pain and a shock to his body so he doesn't react right away. A little bit like here, and I'm going to sneak underneath with my left hand, go up, and go into a sort of underhook, hammerlock, chicken wing situation right here. Automatically, this hand snaps down in a striking grab. So we'll turn to the other side, same thing, he comes in, I go for the snap, he bends his arm, okay, giving the elbow, could have been a little bit higher, doesn't really matter, and I sneak underneath, and here control him, strike down and grab, or just grab right away, and bend him forward. This is an underhook, chicken wing hammerlock, depends on how you see it. Now what I want to have is a quick strike here, a quick knee to the face. I'm going to pull him in there to make sure that I can do some damage right off the bat and keep him in a position where he has to react and defend instead of going to the offensive. So as I start kneeing here, he might start blocking. When I see that he's blocking, the damage isn't as much as it should be, so I'll switch to another knee and use my left one. I can knee straight away, I can pass him completely, or I can use a glancing blow where I strike his face in a glancing blow, go up, and then I'm going to push this forward and kick back with my leg, and this flips him, and he's on the ground. And in this position here, I'll grab, pull that arm, I create a lever here, I can strike here going backwards, I can pull him back, I can grind his face into my knee and so on. I can start striking here. We can go for a control position where I flip him over, push him over this way, and I can go for the arm break that way. I can pivot and twist. I can put him all the way down here and break the elbow that way, and we can keep on going. So the whole idea is that he reacts and I have to fight my way through a position where I can end it. So I'm going to do a little bit faster.
I won't look as pretty, but that's it.
Oh,
you go ahead.
Yeah. Punch comes in. So from here, he saves his arm. I hit him. I go faster here. He starts kneeling. He starts walking. Through, and I finish it off. So I'll do a punch. Okay, ready? Okay, go for the snap. I save my arm. Elbow. Okay, goes through. Goes for control. Starts kneeling. I start protecting. Pass through with your leg. Okay, I'm finished. And you can finish it off any way you like.
I just have to add, I know that didn't look anything like what Wim's able to do, but he taught me this in a day. I feel like I'm reasonably competent at it already. Sorry to embarrass this guy until he's a freaking great teacher.